very good evening to all. I, on behalf of Reverend Sister Principal and the management, extend a warm welcome to the teachers, parents and students to this virtual Investiture Ceremony of our school for the academic year 2021-22. Investiture Ceremony is a solemn occasion where all the young students are prepared to don the mantle of leadership and discharge the responsibilities entrusted upon them by the school. It is one of the most important events of our school. It is here that we entrust faith and hope in our newly appointed office bearers. Today, this investiture ceremony is different and exciting. Different because it is virtual, and exciting as we are moving into the digital space to practice leadership skills. Leaders are the role models who inspire the followers and motivate them to reach the target of success. Today's celebration makes every office bearer feel unique with a sense of responsibility to be leaders in the making for tomorrow. St. Mary's Convent School is a place where every child who comes to this temple of learning is imparted with knowledge, fear of God, respect to elders, respecting rules and regulations of this education portal, love and reverence to parents, and love for the nation at large. Students are the torch bearers of tomorrow. Therefore, nurturing them and fostering them a sense of self-respect, self-discipline, and the willingness to care for others are extremely pertinent. On this auspicious day of the installation of the new office bearers, I once again welcome you all to witness this great event with enthusiasm.
Leaders do not create followers, they create more leaders. Good evening, everyone. It is a spectacular day as it not only marks down the installation of Student Council but also shows how potential leaders of tomorrow are groomed, developed and raised. On every occasion, we are reminded of the importance of prayer in our life. No beginning is a good one without remembrance of the Almighty. Lord has given this day so that we may rejoice and be glad. Since these young aspirants are all excited to bear and execute different roles assigned to them, we need to bring these young aspirants before God's humble presence to ask for wisdom and faithfulness so that they may be true to their call. These young office bearers are to be bestowed with new rules, and we need to show our gratitude towards Lord, for every good thing comes from Him. Let us now begin this auspicious ceremony with the prayer.
Let us bow down our heads in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, Creator of heaven and earth, we have gathered here to say thank you for your love that endures forever. We thank you for this day and for this hour. We thank you for your love, care and guidance. This day is being made a special one for our children as they take a great responsibility of leadership. We thank you for the leadership qualities in them which make them leaders in their lives first and then being chosen to lead. Dear God, fill them with your understanding and wisdom. Help them to be a good example for their fellow schoolmates and develop into a good citizen with values and virtues. Lead them to be a people of commitment to the responsibilities. Give them wisdom to understand and cooperate with the teachers and friends and do all the duties in a responsible way. Dear God, bless the family members of our children too, as without their support, they may not be able to complete their duties. Heavenly Father, in this time of pandemic, bless each one of us and help us to be a blessing to others. Thank you, God, for guiding every step we take. Amen.
Let us listen to a reading from the Holy Bible. Reading from Paul's letter to the Colossians, chapter 3, verses 12 to 15. You are the people of God. He loved you and chose you for His own. So then, you must clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Be tolerant with one another and forgive one another. Whenever any of you has a complaint against someone else, you must forgive one another just as the Lord has forgiven you. And to all these qualities add love, which binds all things together in the perfect unity. The peace that Christ gives is to guide you in the decisions you make. For it is to this peace that God has called you together in the one body, and be thankful. This is the word of the Lord.
Upon life's billows you are tempest tossed. When you are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord had done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord had done. Are you ever burdened with a load of care? Does the cross seem heavy you are called to bear? Count your many blessings, every doubt will fly, and you will keep singing as the days go by. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord had done.
Leadership can be defined as one's ability to influence and motivate others to bring the best out in them. Leadership is all about developing people, in turn helping them to reach their maximum potential. In the simplest of terms, leadership is an art of motivating the people to help achieve a common goal. Commitment towards the tasks and duties allocated, ability to communicate well, taking the ownership of the task, honesty and integrity, ability to make the right decision and that too at the right time, creativity and innovation, and lastly, but the most important one, the ability to inspire others are the qualities of leaders. It has been the tradition of St. Mary's Convent School that provides the opportunity to its students where they can showcase their leadership qualities and become the future leaders who can lead the society and the nation onto the path of honesty, loyalty, brotherhood and discipline. May I request our Sister Principal, Reverend Sister Julie Joseph, to announce the names of the head boy, head girl, assistant head boy and assistant head girl. As the names are being announced, I humbly request the parents to pin the sash and the badges to the newly appointed head boy, head girl, assistant head boy, assistant head girl.
Good evening, everyone. I'm extremely happy today to announce the names of our the budding leaders. And here is the name of our head boy for the session 2021-22, Priyam Saini. The head girl, Dhani. Assistant head boy, Naitik Singhal. Assistant Head Girl, Aditi Yadav.
Leadership is not about power, but about vision and responsibilities. The role of house captains and vice captains revolves around the overall improvement of their houses in various fields. As captains and vice captains, you will act as a link between house teachers and house members. You will ensure maximum participation of your house members in different events throughout the year. You will support your house teachers in respect of communicating to your house members information relating to events, rules, and procedures to be followed during different events. Remember that you are here to make a difference. So lead, support, inspire, and be a role model to the other students. I now request Madam Jyoti to announce the names of the house captains and vice captains of this academic year. As the names are being announced, I humbly request the parents to pin the sash and the badge to the newly appointed house captains and vice captains.
It gives me immense joy to announce the names of our senior house captains for the academic session 21-22. Ready to lead, here we have our young, vibrant, enthusiastic captains. Let's welcome Captain Yashasvi Singh, 10th A, St. Clair's House. Captain Palak Malik, 10th B, St. Francis House. Captain Krishna Sehgal, 10th C, St. Teresa's House. Captain Utkarsh Sharma, 10th D, St. Joseph's House. Let's give them a huge round of applause. With joyous heart, I now welcome our senior vice captains. Let's welcome them. Vice Captain Hit Chandravanshi, 9th A, St. Clair's House. Vice Captain Kanika Mishra, 9th B, St. Francis House. Vice Captain Arnab Agarwal, 9th C, St. Teresa's House. Last but not the least, Vice Captain Anshika Singhal, 9th D, St. Joseph's House. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Thank
Sports and cultural activities are the integral parts of an educational curriculum. Sports form one of the most important aspects for enhancing concentration level and sportsman spirit in students. Cultural activities play a fundamental role in the development of students. They instill life skills and social skills in the students. Hence, St. Mary's Convent School offers these forums so that the students are able to discover, explore, and develop their team spirit, creative skills, and talents which lay buried in them. This will also promote every individual's health, physical well-being, as well as the acquisition of physical skill among the students. These associations, namely sports and cultural, are going to be headed by different great leaders of our school who will be responsible for the organization and management of any event or work related to it. They are expected to execute their assigned duties responsibly with the help of the teacher in charge of the respective association. Be it virtual or offline events, these associations will be involved actively when called for. Thus, with their dynamic involvement in various activities, they will not only facilitate the institution in the smooth running of the extracurricular activities, but also wrap themselves with leadership skills, communication skills, and collaborative abilities. And therefore, I quote, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." As the names of the captains and the vice captains of the said associations are announced, I request the parents to confer them by pinning the sash and badge. It is said, "A goal is tested with fire and a believer with trials." And the leaders are no exceptions to these processes. Surpassing all tests, the students have proved themselves worthy of these posts, that is, captains and vice captains of sports association and cultural association respectively. And therefore, it's my great honor to announce their names. The captain of the sports association is Daksh Singhal from 10th A. The vice captain of the sports association is Manas Ojaswi 9th B. The captain of the cultural association is Arnav Gupta from 10th C, and the vice captain of cultural association is Zuni Shafakwat from 9th D.
A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. A quote by John C. Maxwell. Today, this investiture ceremony is a moment of pride and excitement because soon the students will be joining the League of Leaders. In a while, they will be invested with a badge and a sash. But remember, this opportunity carries a lot of responsibilities. To be a leader, one needs to be confident. Confidence is the key to success. Be confident in facing all the challenges and perform your duties with a positive vision. Your confidence will not only lead you to new horizons, but will also inspire other students to follow your footsteps. As it is rightly said, honesty is the best policy. It is a quality which makes a leader trustworthy, truthful, and sincere. Honest student leaders are committed to do their work ethically, which makes them courageous at every step. Obedience brings discipline in life, which in turn makes a person dutiful towards his or her task. Be obedient towards your school, follow the rules and regulations, and become a role model for your fellow students. Punctuality, one of the most important attributes of a leader. If you want to excel, you need to be punctual. Always be punctual in completing your tasks and duties on time, which will push you towards success. Last but not the least, remember the school's motto, "Let your light shine," and lead it to the zeniths of success and glory. All the very best. I now request Ma'am Shilpa Soral to announce the names of newly appointed junior captain and junior vice captain. As the names are being announced, I humbly request the parents to pin the sash and the badge to the newly appointed junior captain and junior vice captain.
With great pleasure, I would like to announce names of the junior captains for the academic year 2021-22. Here we have Love Chaudhary, 5th A, St. Clair's House. Aryaveer Rana, 5th B, St. Francis House. Harshita Pandey, 5th C, St. Teresa's House. Arjun Sharma, 5th D, St. Joseph's House. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Now, I would like to announce names of the junior vice captains for the academic year 2021-22. Here we have Shagun, 4th A, St. Clair's House. Adya Verma, 4th B, St. Francis House.
Atharv Gupta, 4th C, St. Teresa's House. Ananya Tyagi, 4th D, St. Joseph's House. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
Now we have come to the most important part of the ceremony, the oath taking ceremony. An oath is a solemn promise, often invoking a divine witness regarding one's future action or behavior. It enables the leaders realize their responsibilities and to be humane. Now we shall witness the oath taking ceremony performed by the office bearers with a promise that they will carry out their duties to the best of their abilities. I would now like to invite our principal, Reverend Sister Julie Joseph, to administer the oath.
Dear students, you are entrusted with the office of various stands of St. Mary's Convent School, Ghaziabad for the year 21-22, whereby you are to reveal your loyalty to the institution and fidelity to your responsibilities, to have a meaningful and fruitful scholastic year. Now you are requested to stretch your right hand forward and repeat after me. Kindly switch on your cameras and mic. I
Arnav Agarwal,
am Sani, the head boy.
Vice Captain.
Single, the sports captain.
of the academic year 2021-22
Of the academic year 2021-2022,
do solemnly promise to be loyal to my school, respectful to my principal and teachers,
respectful to my teachers and principal,
faithful to my duties,
Faithful to my duties.
and do all I can to help my companions
Help my companions.
have a meaningful and fruitful scholastic year.
and fruitful scholastic year.
I promise to strive
Promise to strive
to set a good example
and set a good example
for my schoolmates.
and schoolmates.
So God help me.
God,
God help us.
Now I request the head boy and head girl to reveal your loyalty to the institution.
God, the creator of life, we thank you.
for the gift of life and for your care of us. We
The students of St. Mary's Convent School
do pledge
to accept gratefully
the education
we are being given.
in search of infinite wisdom.
We will be punctual every day, complete our homework, and take a keen part in co-curricular activities in the school. At all times, we will love and respect our parents, our elders, our teachers, and be kind in our dealing with our classmates and friends. We will make every effort to help those who are less privileged. We will do all that we can to make India, our motherland, the best country in the world, where justice, truth, love, and peace will triumph. So help us, God.
As we congratulate all the office bearers for their availability as leaders to lead the school to successful march towards perfection in all our activities, let us all give a huge round of applause. I would now like to invite the head girl, Dhani Singh, to address the gathering for the first time.
Greetings to all. I, Dhani Singh, feel truly honored to be appointed as the head girl of St. Mary's Convent School, Ghaziabad for the session 2021-22. Standing here today at this solemn occasion is no less than like a dream come true. I extend my sincere thanks to the school management, respected sister principal, teachers, and students who have shown immense faith by entrusting this incredible opportunity after having faith in me. What strikes me is the realization that great men don't set out to be leaders, they set out to make a difference. It's not about the role, but it's about the determination and working collaboratively for a better tomorrow. Along with my team, I will aim at maintaining discipline and decorum to make my school proud. As I step into my new role, I will put my heart and soul to live up to the expectations of all and discharge my responsibilities with full honesty. Thank you.
I would now like to invite the head boy, Prem Singh, to address the gathering for the first time.
Reverend Sister Principal, honorable teachers, beloved parents, and dear friends, a warm and pleasant evening to you all. First of all, I raise my voice in thanksgiving to God for blessing me and making me worthy of this great task. My sincere thanks to Reverend Sister Julie, the principal of our school, for bestowing upon me such a great responsibility of a head boy. Thank you, dear teachers, for shaping me and molding me to bring out leadership in me. Indeed, it's a great honor and privilege for me to be selected as the head boy for the session 2021 and 2022. Since the day when I joined this prestigious institution till date, no hurdles and difficulties have ever been able to make me falter in my academic endeavors. Rather, they had made me to grow stronger and more determined person. And I believe this spirit has led me to this very stage. I also take this opportunity to congratulate my friends who have been inducted into the school cabinet. As a loyal head boy, I will be accomplishing all my duties with utmost sincerity and responsibility to give justice to this responsibility. The head boy is not about position or title, it's about example and action which can make a difference. Reverend Sister Principal, dear parents and respected teachers, today as we take up these posts, we seek your blessing and guidance so that we can fulfill our duties and become able leader of tomorrow. My dear Saint Marians, coming together is the beginning, keeping together is the progress, and working together is the success. So, as a leader, I stand here not just to lead you, but to work in collaboration with each one of you to achieve the best of our school. In conclusion, I commit myself towards working hard with all my zeal, devotion, and determination. I will try my best and work persistently for the excellence of our school. Thank you.
Well, all this time we have been honoring and conferring the leaders, but there is one person who has been a source of inspiration, leading and guiding us from the front. She is none other than our principal, Reverend Sister Julie Joseph. May I have the privilege to invite her to address us on this special occasion.
So once again, a very good evening to one and all present. My dear parents, teachers, and students. Unusual time call for unusual measures. Life is a challenge. More the challenge, sweeter the life. Amidst this ongoing pandemic, as a school, we have tried to stick to the school calendar as much as possible. I did not want to disappoint our students at all. So here we are investing our students virtually because I think they deserve it. I'm extremely happy and grateful to the parents for the support given to the school right from the time you have admitted your child, be it 12 years, 10 years, 5 years, and even 1 year ago. Thank you so much for being a part of this Marian family and for giving us your lovely children to nurture, to look after, and to mold in the way you and I want, upholding the values and virtues. The whole process of reaching up to this investiture ceremony was virtual. I must say that the purpose of doing this selection step by step through various process was that no child should feel that I am not given a chance, and also the deserving child should get the post. I am so happy and proud to see these budding leaders. They are fantastic, focused, and they have very beautiful, brave thoughts. Dear parents, I need your support and cooperation to nurture them and to mold them, because the world outside is looking for winners. People who think differently, people who can collaborate and work in a team, who can lead, not letting the peers left behind. I think these children have much more than these qualities. I would like to congratulate each child for the post they have got. Each post is unique. The post does not define you, you define the post. So make the difference and do well. Be good to all around you, respect everyone, and do good to others and work together. Leadership is a skill that requires a strong personality and an uplifting attitude. It comes with a lot of responsibility and needs the ability to have a mind forward thinking, an ability to serve and to be served. True leaders don't criticize the members but use the best ability of each person to create stronger individuals and communities. They see themselves not above but as a part of the team. As you take up the responsibilities of leadership, step ahead with the truth and sincerity. I recently came across an anecdote from the life of the great visionary, the missile man, and the former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He called it the university experience, university education. It was like this. On 17 August 1979, Dr. Kalam and his team were ready for the launch of the satellite launch vehicle. Dr. Kalam was the project director and Mr. Satish Dhawan was the chairperson of Indian Space Research Organization. After the hard work of 6 consecutive years, the satellite was ready on the launch pad. Thousands of people were waiting anxiously to see the satellite being placed indigenous way in the orbit. Exactly when it was just 4 minutes left, the computer put a hold, saying, "Don't launch the vehicle as there is leakage problem." But the 6 to 7 experts who were with Mr. Kalam asked him to launch. He listened to them and agreed, and the rocket took off. But within a few seconds, the rocket got spiral, and instead of putting the satellite into the orbit, it dropped it in the Bay of Bengal. It was an utter failure. That very evening, his chairman, Mr. Satish Dhawan, faced the press conference. The press asked, "How can you put 20 crores into the Bay of Bengal?" And like was many serious questions. The chairman said, "Yes, it was a failure. Definitely we will succeed in a year's time." Though Dr. Kalam was the project director, the chairperson took the responsibility of the failure. And just a year after, when he succeeded in putting the satellite in the orbit, all congratulated him. The chairman insisted Dr. Kalam to address the press conference and gave all credit to Dr. Kalam and his team for the successful launch of the satellite. Yes, dear students, a true leader owns up the responsibility in failure and gives up the credit of success to his colleagues and companions. Leadership is the attitude of giving importance and priority to others. It is respecting others more than self promotion and self propagation. With this message, once again, I congratulate and wish God's blessings, happiness, and success. Your teachers are with you. Your loving and beloved parents are with you to guide, to support you in all that you plan and execute as you step into the new roles of responsibilities, not just as a student, but as a member of the family. At the end, I really want to thank my teachers who are upholding the school and putting up the entire program that are being held, be it the various event managing team or various associations, the class teachers, all of you are working selflessly to ensure that the school functions smoothly even during pandemic. Thank you so much, dear teachers. With this message, I wish all of you God's blessings. Thank you.
It is rightly said by Vince Lombardi, leaders are made, they are not born. They are made by hard effort, which is the price which all of us must pay to achieve any goal that is worthwhile. The office bearers were selected after a rigorous procedure, namely, first, registering themselves, second, filling up the Google form, third, on-the-spot presentation, fourth, interviewed by a number of panels. The selection committee has found them to be worthy of their respective post. Every leader stands as an example of commitment, dedication, a person of responsibility, respect to elders, teachers, friends, and exemplary person who leads his or her team. Today, as you have promised to shoulder the responsibility, we hope all of you as young leaders will uphold the values of the school and keep SMCS flag flying high while discharging your duties honestly and impartially. We have come to the end of this investiture ceremony. Let us all stand up for the school anthem. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening.